Hey, I'm Adam. That guitar was out of tune, so I'm going to teach you how to tune up. Now, to tune up a guitar, what we're going to need is a guitar tuner. Now, I'm going to use this one here, which is called Guitar Tuner. This is an app you can easily download for your mobile or any device. I'll put a link in the description so you can get hold of that and you can download it. It's completely free, really easy to use, so let's get to it. To begin with, we're going to start with the string closest to us. This is our E string. I'm just going to outline all the different strings to you, starting with the biggest one. This is E, and then we have A, then the D, then we've got G, B, and another E. This is our thinnest E. To remember this, you might want to come up with some kind of mnemonic. A very popular one that a lot of guitar players tend to say is Eddie, 8, Dynamite, good, by Eddie. Some of my younger students, we tend to use elephants and donkeys grow big ears. So that's just another one you can use to remember. But whatever is easiest for you, you can come up with one of your own. It's just whatever allows you to remember it easiest. So, getting into tuning. How does the tuner work? So to begin with, we want to just make sure it's on. Now, when you first start playing your string, it might not come up on your tuner because it could be a little bit too low. But if you look at my tuner there, it actually did register, but it was saying on the screen too low. So we need to follow our string up all the way past the nut and follow the tuner. Now the tuner that we're going to be doing is the E tuner for the E string, and this one is the closest one to us. And we're going to be turning it anti-clockwise, so turning it to the left. So I'm going to just play that string and let it ring out and turn it at the same time. And if you watch carefully, you'll see the dial go closer and closer to the line. So we just want to keep doing that. As you notice, it's coming up. It's quite sensitive. Sometimes it moves a bit all over the place. But every time it does, just put your thumb back on the string, stop it, start again. There we go. Nice. And that is the noise 3 times that we want for our string to be in tune. I'm going to now do the next string, our A string. So if you're a little bit unsure of which one it is, you can just follow your string up. But it is the next tuner on top here. I'm going to play that. And you'll see, look, it's not actually registered at all. It doesn't know where I am, so I'm just going to keep going up. Okay, I kept tuning it up, and eventually it came onto the A there. Right, nice. So -8, 6, 5, 4, 3. There we go. And it rings that noise every time we got it right. Nice. Okay, we're going to do the same again for the D. D's right at the end. Okay. Too low, so let's tune up a little bit more. That's good. So now for our G string. We're going to be following that one up. If you're unsure which one that is, it's the one furthest away from us. Sometimes people get confused, think it's that one, but it's this one here. And that's going to be tuned up as well. Again, we're still going anti-clockwise. It's really good. That's on our G. Do our B, that's a little bit too low too. Coming up, nice in the middle. Very good. And finally our A. Nice. Now, after you've tuned all of them, I would make sure you just go through again and check, because sometimes once you've tuned all your strings, it can put some of the other strings out of tune a little bit. Also, as they're new strings, it can sometimes take a little while for them to settle in. Once we're all tuned up, we're ready to go and play something that might sound a little bit better.